Hey guys, Ash here from Axis Coaching. In this video, we're going to give you a process for working through moves that you're stuck on. We're going to use this pink climb behind me as an example. Firstly, I want to look at the risk. I'm going to be starting on this hold here and jumping in that direction. I look at the volume and I might not feel completely comfortable with it, but the landing is pretty close. We're not very high off the ground and it's very clear, nice soft mats. So what we want to do is we want to ask ourselves, is the level of risk associated with this move risk that I'm willing to accept? If it's not, then we want to look at changing the language around that move to a point where we are comfortable, or breaking it down to a level that's back inside our comfort zone. Or we want to step away from this move and maybe go try the other parts of this climb, or go try a different move entirely. The next thing that we want to look at is the start of the move. So the start is where you can hold the start holds, or the holds that you're on, as efficiently and relaxed as possible. So we're going to start here. I'm going to pull on and step off. I'm just going to have a play with some different foot positions to see if I can make this a little bit more comfortable for myself. So I'm going to try stepping down here and then a bit wider and a little bit closer. And then right here is the most comfortable position for me. So I know where I want to start this move now. The next thing that we want to do is actually skip the movement of the move and start looking at the finish position. We want to create a reference point for where we're starting and where we're aiming to. So where we're aiming to is this pink hold here with a foot on the volume there. So I'm just going to climb up using any old holds, or in this case I can just reach it. So climbing up, doing the same process. I'm just going to walk my feet around to wherever I feel comfortable. I'm going to have another go at that. Just try my foot really up high, see how that feels, and then going to wherever feels most comfortable for you. So we've now identified the start of the move and the end of the move. A bit like driving to a destination in a car, we need to know where we are and where we want to go. Now we can start looking at filling in the movement of the move. The way we're going to do that is start by expanding the start and the finish positions. So I'm going to try pulling on the same way again, and starting to generate some swing in the direction that I want to head. And then I could start adding in a jump just down onto the mats to start gauging how far I want to go and what direction that I want to go with that jump. We're going to start piecing in the end of the move. So I'm going to run from along the wall. All right, and I felt myself swing out a little bit there. So I'm just going to try coming out a little bit further. And that's a pretty good position for me. There's no swing there, and I'm providing good opposition to the footer as well. If I stay too close to the wall on this one, there's a chance of my foot hitting this volume and sliding down. But if I'm moving towards the wall as I do that jump, it's going to be really solid when I hit that. Can start adding a little bit more momentum or jumping from a little bit further away. And it could be a good rule of thumb to practice each parts of this movement 3, 4, 5 times until you get really, really comfortable with it. So we've got what the end wants to feel like, and we know how to generate the swing at the start because we've just practiced that. So what we can do now is we can start by trying to just touch the next hold. Quite often it can be too much to think about, generating the momentum, creating the swing, doing the jump, catching the hand and the foot. So what you can do is you can just scale that back a little bit and make it a little bit simpler. We're just going to jump and try touch the hold now. So generating that swing. Cool. So I just tapped that there, and I was really spent a lot of time looking at the foot and targeting exactly where I wanted to hit it. And then the final step is starting to link the whole sequence together. Starting at the start, generating the swing, popping across, And we've now unlocked this new move. The principles here of identify the risk, start at the start, try the end, understand the movement, will work on almost any move in the gym, providing you can get to all of these points. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this useful. If you like this content, please chuck us a like or subscribe, and it'll help us get more content out to you.